Hey everyone, it's Tori and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. For today's video, I'm setting up my Happy Planner spreads for July 2021. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know that I've only been posting bullet journal videos, but I've recently migrated all my calendars and weekly spreads into this black and white classic Happy Planner for the rest of the year. I will have my mid-year planner lineup and my Happy Planner setup videos linked below if you're interested in more of this kind of content, and also all of my supplies will be linked down below as well. So I'm starting out this plan with me with my monthly focus or monthly dashboard kind of page in the beginning of July. I'm not really sure what to call this page. And I'm going to keep the theme of this page pretty consistent with my July bullet journal setup, which will be linked in the cards and down below if you want to check that out, which was these like kind of beachy vibes. Like, I don't really know how to explain it. It's like surfboards and buoys and starfish and just kind of like beach decor related stuff, I guess, and all that kind of fun stuff. I'm honestly not entirely sure what I want to do with this page. I know some happy planning people use it as like a currently page, so like books or songs or shows they've been loving throughout the month, but I already have a spread like that in my bullet journal, so I'm open to other ideas for future months. But for this month, I just kind of, in the little notes and ideas section, I just drew this van and buoys hanging down just to keep the theme consistent. But it's not really super functional, and I'm all about functionality in my planning and bullet journaling process, so please leave ideas down below for what to put here. I'm also not entirely sure what to do with the monthly dividers in this Happy Planner. I was thinking about making a July cover page like in my bullet journal on cardstock paper and then pasting it on top of the kind of gold quote that's on the right side, but that seemed like a lot of extra work that I've been trying to avoid. Although I don't love that the gold doesn't match the color palette of this theme, which as you can see I have this really pretty coral, this sunshine yellow, and this Tiffany blue, and also this kind of sand color for the ropes on the buoys. I also really liked this quote. It says, "We are never finished becoming who we truly are," so I just decided to keep it in for this month. But yeah, I'm basically just coloring in my little beachy doodle now, and I like that I have space on this page to write down my monthly focus and also holidays or birthdays or any events I need to remember right at the bottom. But honestly, I also have a future log in this planner that I can easily flip back to and add into my monthly calendar, so I don't really know how often I'm going to look back at this spread, but I'll just have to see. So I'm kind of just adding in some final details now, like the sand below the little van I have here, and I'm also going to color in the starfish, and that is pretty much the spread done. Now I'm moving on to my July monthly calendar, which as you can see I've already marked off where important events are, like birthdays and Independence Day, and where my vacation is and everything, with these little sticky note flags with these cute little owls on them. And this is just to remind me where to put little boxes from my sticker packs. I have also just ripped out the calendar pages, which if you're not familiar with Happy Planners, do not worry, I did not just completely ruin my planner. It's just difficult to doodle and write with the discs in the way, so I can click them back into where the spreads need to be when I'm finished filling this out. Actually, part of the reason I went with a Happy Planner as opposed to others is because they're so customizable to fit your needs, which is also why I appreciate bullet journaling. You can basically just take out any spreads you don't need or put more in that you want to use, which is really helpful. But getting back to my monthly spread, I'm still keeping my bullet journal theme and color scheme kind of consistent by adding some of these like surfboard doodles on the sidebar, and also some hanging buoys in the top left and the bottom right boxes of my calendar. Which I was kind of skeptical at first in doing this. I was worried that if I had any events on the days I doodled in, I wouldn't be able to write it in, which I didn't really have to worry about the top row, but the bottom row, I actually have a birthday. My friend Logan's birthday, shout out to her, is the 28th, and I doodled buoys in it. But then I realized I could just put a box sticker over the doodles and write on top of that, which is awesome. I also drew in the starfish in the top corner because I felt like it was missing something up there with everything else just kind of like scattered around. But other than that, I was just finishing my buoy doodles, and I'm also going to color them in with my Tombow dual brush pens. And I forgot to mention the supplies I'm using, so I'm using this 02 Sakura Pigma Micron fine liner for all the drawings in this video, and the Tombows I'm using is 873, which is this coral color right here, the 055, which is a really bright yellow, 291 is the teal blue I'm using. I think it's actually called Alice Blue on the Tombow website, I'm pretty sure, and 992 is the sand color that I'm using to color the ropes on top of the buoys. By the way, I'm new to this kind of like whole doodling and adding stickers into your planner kind of thing. Obviously not for bullet journaling, I've been bullet journaling since 2019, but when I've had planners for school and stuff in the past, and for some reason I never thought to decorate my pages too much, but I'm really glad I found this bullet journaling and happy planner community on YouTube. I've been super inspired by happy planners on this platform like Kel of a Plan, Planning with Bumble, Happy to Plan with Desiree, I think that's her name, who you should definitely check out if you want to see more happy planner content and just some planning inspiration in general. Also, please let me know in the comments if you want to see more happy planner content on this channel besides just bullet journaling, because I'd be happy to fit that in if you're interested. But back to this calendar spread, I feel like I'm just rambling on and on in this video, I'm so sorry. I'm just coloring the last section of buoys at the bottom right page, and then I'm going to color in the starfish at the top corner of the same page before I start putting some planner stickers in to finish off this spread. Here are the stickers I've been talking about, which is the Happy Planner Journaling Sticker Pack, and I'm honestly not sure if these are still available on the Happy Planner website. I think it said out of stock the last time I checked, or even Michael's. I got this particular pack from Hobby Lobby, but I want a million more just because I love how the stickers in this book look like they were like drawn or doodled. I just think they fit in so well with my own kind of like doodly hand-drawn aesthetic, and I want, like I said, a million more of these packs. So as you can see, I just marked off some birthdays I have this month, and also I put a box for Independence Day, and then now I'm breaking out this bright teal washi tape sample that I got from a pen pal, which I thought would be perfect to mark off my California vacation this month. And then this is when I realized I ran out of the sample I had, so I just took this small piece from the start of the vacation and moved it to the 23rd, which will be my last day in California. Now I'm just putting in some more sticker boxes to mark off other events, like I know I have a hair appointment and I'm babysitting one day and other little things in between, so I can easily see and transfer the information to my weekly spreads when I make them. After adding in the writing onto the stickers, I'm finished with this calendar spread, so now I'm going to add the pages back into my Happy Planner where they belong. And now we are moving on to the last page in this setup video, which is the first weekly spread of July. You might notice right off the bat that I penciled in doodles that are completely different from the beach theme that I've been going with, but honestly I got so tired of drawing surfboards and buoys after doing it in my bullet journal about 5 spreads in there and the first 2 spreads in this planner, so I figured it was time for a change. I tore out this spread and I'm taking off my little sticky note flags, and for this weekly spread theme I decided to go with red, white, and blue rocket pops. I actually did this theme in a pen pal letter recently and I absolutely loved how it came out, so I wanted to do it somewhere in this planner, and I thought what better time to do it than during the week of the 4th of July. So I'm basically just drawing different kinds of popsicles in one box for each day of the week, and I went in this kind of like diagonal zigzag pattern across the spread. And I really like how some of the popsicles are upright and a couple are face down and melting in a puddle, as opposed to keeping them all the same way. I think it just added a little bit more dimension to the spread, and I also wanted to mention really quick that this is the only weekly spread I did on camera, but you can also see the other 4 at the end of this video during the final flip through, which are all different than my monthly spread themes and this weekly spread theme. I decided to add a quote at the bottom, so I decided to write "anything is popsicle," which is also a quote I wrote in my recent pen pal letter, but I just wrote "anything is" in this really fun bouncy kind of cursive style font. And then for popsicle, I wanted to do alternating red and blue letters, and I ended up actually going over the letters kind of like offset with my Micron fine liner later, which I think it gave it a really cool effect. As for the popsicles and the color scheme, I only used 2 colors for this spread, which is the red AEN art brush pen, I'm not really sure how to pronounce it, and also my Tombow dual brush pen in 452, I'm pretty sure, which is the blue. And as I'm watching this, I also realized I used 992, I'm pretty sure, which was the light kind of brown sand color I used in my earlier spreads for the popsicle sticks, so 3 colors in this spread. Here I'm adding in the kind of like offset bubble letter style font with my O2 Micron, which I was talking about before, and I honestly don't know why I haven't done this ever, so I definitely want to add it into my planning and my bullet journaling later on. I'm breaking out my Happy Planner journaling sticker pack again to add in some stickers to explain like the events going on this week, and also a little to-do sticker in the top corner, which I end up changing. And apparently the gold divider from the first spread ended up inspiring me, so I wanted to add in some gold stars around my weekly for a more patriotic look. I even ended up adding in some gold headers for the days of the week, which also came from that same sticker pack, as well as a gold header for my to-do list. I'm finishing off this spread with some red dot stickers that I got on Amazon, which I'm using as kind of like bullet points for my daily to-do lists, and that is this weekly spread completed. I'm quickly adding these sheets back into my planner where they belong, and then now we are entering my final flip through portion of today's video. Please leave a comment down below what your favorite spread was from this setup, and also if you are a planner or a happy planner, please let me know if you keep a theme throughout your entire journal, or if you switch it up every single spread, or even if you don't doodle at all in your journal and it's just there for planning purposes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe while you're here. Also, don't forget to check out my bullet journal and planning Instagram at Creative Minds Coffee Grinds for more content like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!